everybody. Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means.
It's like once again. Vlog day once again.
There we go. We got it right. Good job.
Yep.
But, yeah, folks, welcome to another Monday in the SSP universe that's taking place in the regular universe here on planet Earth. That sounded weird. And speaking of weird, I'm trying a new camera angle right quick. Yeah, I am. Queen here. She's getting tired. She's going to be going to bed soon. Me. I'm not going to bed yet. I got a few things I want to try doing before I go to sleep. But still, the night is still young. The night is still young. Alright. But, yeah, y'all. Hope all you had a good week. Hope you folks enjoyed your Royal Rumble weekend. Folks, we got a lot to discuss with the Royal Rumble, but before we get to our review for that, this past Saturday, I was in a match, okay, in Rich Springs, South Carolina. Now, I already uploaded the match. I did. And you can already see that footage right here on SSP. I uploaded it yesterday. Alright. So, it was me versus my best friend of me, Ace Harris. And I'm not going to give away the outcome of that match. However, I will say that there was one moment that wasn't included into that footage. And the event was called the Rich Spring Rumble. I guess it's because it was the same night as the Royal Rumble. And both Ace and I, we was actually in that Battle Royal, whatever. And one thing that happened in it, though, was I had just, gotten Ace over the top rope, but he was still on the apron, okay? Now, after I got him out, all of a sudden, Justin Kindred, he comes behind me. He flips me over the top rope, too. I'm hanging on. So now I'm trying to fight him off. I'm trying to fight Ace off. But then, so I super kick Ace. He's hanging on from the top rope. Justin, he knocks me down. I'm eliminated. But I just look up and see Ace dangling with his feet off the ground. And I just, pull Ace down. I was like, no, get your butt down here. You eliminated too. But yeah. Still though, it was a fun night. And I don't know. When it comes to Battle Royals, I don't count them as official matches because there's, so many people in them. And I can't name every single person. Okay, I can't. Alright. So, Battle Royals are, a completely different entity, in my opinion. Alright. But, yeah, what did you think about the event? Saturday.
Oh. My favorite was Suicide.
Yeah, Suicide. I'm glad I'm getting to see him at a lot of the shows I've been attending at recently.
Yeah.
I'm a Suicide mark because I got the TNA game in my collection over there on my shelf, and I get to play a Suicide in the game. Yeah, that's where Suicide came from. He came from a TNA video game first.
Oh.
He wasn't a wrestler that got into a game. He was a game character that got into wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah. But, anyway, folks, I want to thank anybody that tuned in for the brief period that it was this past Friday. Queen and I, we had already discussed plans about when we was going to go live. But then, after we already had the live stream date announced, that's when we found out the event that was happening at my church, okay? But Queen and I talked it over and said, we'll still go live anyway, but from my church, okay? They were doing some kind of New Year's party game, that kind of deal. And when that happened though, Queen and I, we was just vibing. We was just vibing. You have fun that night?
Yeah.
Kind of wish you would have played more games with us though.
Yeah.
It was fun. Oh, let me Look, Rocco win.
Why?
Rocco. You coming in? You coming in or not? What? Come on, Rocco.
Whoa, don't fall.
There was a dog right outside this door, wanted to get in, but I opened it up and he just runs away. That's a whole nother topic I gotta talk about here in a minute. Yeah, so, anyway, folks, Friday was still pretty fun. Again, I wish you kind of would have been.
I'm trying to get on camera.
So? But anyway, it was fun, but I wish you would have been involved in more games, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, one thing I've learned about how the events of the Christmas stream played out and the events of how the recent stream played out, like, I'm thinking about just changing the theme of the streams from a constructed podcast to just straight up vibing, you know, just straight up enjoying what I can, where I can, how I can. Alright. Friday went unplanned, but I want to thank Shake for showing up then for that Live to Thrive Christmas party. But, like, the one I had from church, it was still fun anyway. Like, at first I was a little bit hesitant wanting to live stream everybody else in my youth group, but surprisingly everybody was just okay with it. Yeah. I want to thank I want to thank Carl for allowing me to do that there, and heck, he was having fun with it too. Like, remember as we was live, like, he pulled it up on his phone, he started playing the podcast through the big speakers.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it still went a lot more fun than I was expecting it to. But yeah, like going forward, streams maybe getting the stream format maybe getting changed soon. Now I know, unfortunately, last year I had ideas for Twitch, but unfortunately something big happened. Something awkward happened, and now I can't do the Twitch stream like I was expecting to. So my Twitch ideas, unfortunately, has to be postponed to an unknown date. Alright. I'm going to get those kinks worked out however I can. Alright. As soon as I can, however I can. No rush, though. Alright. So, though, Friday we had the game night at the church. Saturday we had the event in Whispering. And earlier today, we went to church, came back, and we got to watch the Royal Rumble. And boy, oh boy, that show was kind of fantastic. It was good. It was awesome. It had its moments, but all in all, I give the whole show about a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give the show a 7. What do you give it?
A 5.
A 5?
Yep.
You're saying that because Randy didn't win?
Yep.
Because Randy didn't win, it's 5?
Yep.
Oh, and because you wanted you wanted Naomi to win the Rumble?
Yeah.
Alright. But yo, I freaking called it. I said Naomi was gonna be in the Rumble. I was right. But I was not expecting Jordan Grace, the TNA Knockouts champion, to be in the Rumble. That was pretty cool. I popped hard for that one.
Yep.
I also said that I knew that Jade Cargill was going to show up, which she did. And I am so freaking happy that Bayley won. Which, by the way, when it's time for me to produce the Week Mania content, I will be writing a letter to Bayley for the episode of My Dear Letters this year. Alright. I know Izzy's got to be happy. I wonder what her reaction was to seeing her win the Rumble. I got to go look that up later if I can. Alright, so Then they did the Fatal 4-Way match for the Universal title. What'd you think about that match?
The best part was Randy.
Oh yeah. I gotta get used to this now. Anytime I watch wrestling with her, I gotta expect that anytime Randy comes out, she'll start screaming her head off.
Yes.
She did exactly that again today.
Yep.
Like Randy came out first and she went insane.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah. But yeah, the Fatal 4-Way match though, it was pretty cool. It was. It was kind of disappointing that Roman won again. Kind of disappointing that Randy Orton didn't win. But I hope Randy Orton's alright. I saw him like nursing his shoulder like for a couple parts of it. Like I know he tweaked, like I think he tweaked his shoulder during the match. But like afterwards, I saw him like rubbing his shoulder like there was something wrong. Like I hope Randy's all right. He just came back. We don't need him having another injury right now. All right. I wasn't surprised that Solo came through, but honestly, AJ, what's going on with your Good Brothers? What's going on with the OC? Like, can't they be out there to help even the score? They can. Heck, back in 2016, y'all made it a point. Beat up John Cena. Okay? Heck, do the same thing. Beat up Roman Reigns. Logan Paul match went kind of unsuspected, but at least they planted a seed to make the feud last a little bit longer. Having Kevin Owens win all the way up until the ref noticed the brass knuckles halfway through the 3 count. Yeah, that was kind of odd. And Rocco, hold up, I gotta talk about Rocco here in a minute. Rocco, come on, Rocco. He keeps coming to the door and he keeps walking away. Michael, come here. Yeah. Talk to the camera, please. Just say anything.
My predictions, well, technically, my favorite match is the Fatal 4-Way. Because of Randy. And, so.
Okay.
Yay, Rocco!
Keep talking about what you was talking about.
My favorite match was the Fatal 4-Way.
Even though Randy lost.
Yeah, but I give Randy Orton credit.
Yep.
For doing his best job.
Yeah. Alright, folks, this is Rocco. Some of you folks may have seen him already before on the channel. Alright. But
Hello, Rocco.
anyway, onto the men's Rumble match though. Looking at everything, honestly, it had less surprises than the women's. In my personal opinion, I think the women's Royal Rumble turned out a lot better than the men's. Okay? Like as soon as we started getting down to 25, I started knowing that it was going to get, like, predictable. Like I said, I already knew CM Punk was going to be coming out. I already knew Drew McIntyre was going to be coming out. I'm glad Sami Zayn is back. But, again, I was kind of expecting something more. But, just kind of felt a little bland, kind of. Like, Pat McAfee could have been anything more useful. Alright. I'm glad Pat McAfee came back, but he didn't need to be in the Rumble. Like Pat McAfee being in the Rumble was literally just there just to say, oh, hey. Nah, I'm out. But that was kind of disappointing. It was. Now, the whole Vince McMahon thing, getting Brock Lesnar involved, kind of seems a bit awkward, but I heard the whole Vince situation, the whole John Laurinaitis situation, about the whole sex trafficking deal, had Brock involved. But what was her name? Grace? Was that the name of the woman?
What?
Involved in the Vince scandal. You got your phone on you?
It's started now.
Look up Vince McMahon situation to find out what her name was.
Why?
Yeah, because I keep forgetting her name.
Well, do it later.
No, we're doing research for the vlog.
Well.
Here, hold on for a minute.
Why?
Never mind. Welcome to the vlog, everybody. As real as it gets. Video's blocked.
What?
One of SSP videos is blocked. What? Man.
What?
Copyright content has been detected in your video. SelfStandard versus Ace Harris. As a result, your video has been blocked. You can no longer be played on YouTube. There's not a copyright. Alright, folks, look. I just learned about it. No worries, I'm going to upload it again tomorrow. But I'm going to cut the entrances out of it, okay? Dang it, Ace Harris. Your entrance ruined my video. I got to upload it again tomorrow without the entrances. Alright. But now, okay, let's see here. Alright. What was her name?
I don't know.
I'm looking it up now. Hold on. Janelle Grant. Okay. Alright. So the whole sex trafficking deal with Janelle Grant. Like, wow. At this point, like, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. Okay? Like, after everything was coming out about Vince in 2022, I knew something had to be up. I knew something had to be up. That's why both him and John Laurinaitis was getting in trouble. But dang, out of everybody, Laurinaitis, he's getting off easy with this. He is. But still though, like I heard that Janelle Grant was used as bait to get Brock Lesnar to come back. Like they was releasing this lady's nudes. They was Vince was pimping her out to John Laurinaitis and other WWE staff members. It was sickening. Alright. I don't know if Brock took Janelle as the bait, but Brock married Sable, okay? And Brock, he's a simple country boy. Like, I don't know if he would be the one to, like, accept that as bait. Brock is a money man. He is. So, I don't think Brock came back for her. But in this day and age with people getting canceled, I think Brock is like getting secondhand fiddled into this, you know? Like guilty by association, I guess. And I think part of this is why Shane and Vince was having a falling out. Like Shane, he didn't want anything to do with whatever Vince had going on. So, yeah, very sticky situation there. Alright. And hopefully Brock is still innocent in this regards. But I read like right before I started the vlog that whatever Braun Breaker was doing in the Rumble was also supposed to be what Brock Lesnar was supposed to do. Alright. So with that in mind, Dominic Mysterio eliminated Braun Breaker, right? Yeah. If Braun Breaker was supposed to be Brock Lesnar's replacement, then you know what that means?
What?
That means in the Royal Rumble, Dominic would have eliminated Brock Lesnar.
What?
Yes. By that logic, Dominic would have eliminated Brock Lesnar.
What?
Yeah, because remember, Braun Breaker, he eliminated Omos.
Oh, yeah.
Brock could have eliminated Omos.
Mm-hmm.
So if Dominic eliminated Braun Breaker, he could have eliminated Brock Lesnar. But still, yeah. Hopefully Brock is innocent in these regards and he can return to Suplex City. Alright. But now, folks, I want to reintroduce y'all to Rocco. Hey, Rocco. So he was like just whimpering outside this door, and we let him back in. Alright. I opened the door once, he runs away. I opened the door twice, he runs away. I said, Rocco, you're gonna be back in here. Okay. But Rocco has been on the channel before. He has. There was a moment of the behind the scenes for some videos. The Self-Standard Show Halloween Special 2018, where I was doing the Michael Myers skit, and Rocco, this dog, and another dog named Peaches ran up to me. Now, also back in 2018, I did a Christmas video as the Grinch, where I was roasting a Christmas Carol, and Rocco here, he played Max, and Shake did the voice of him. Alright. Now, Rocco, he was our dog for a little bit. For a little bit now. Unfortunately, though, he started getting into fights with Maverick, who, rest his soul now, has passed away. But after Rocco started fighting Maverick, Rocco got moved across the street. He was staying with my aunt's ex-husband, Donald. Now, I vlogged from Donald's house before, but I haven't had the opportunity to actually talk about this on the channel, but unfortunately, Donald, he passed away. Alright. He was out in his front yard when I was still at her house, and it was actually the day of the Martin Luther King parade, and Donald, he had a heart attack in his front yard. He did. So now Rocco, he has no current owner, except us, who's just looking after him until he does. Because right now, we're trying to find a new owner for this Poochie right here. Alright? We're looking around, we're asking around. Rocco was up for adoption. Alright? For anybody that wants him. Alright? Locally that wants him. Okay? So, here Rocco. He's a little bit of an escape bug, though. He knows how to find a way out. And like try to run off. But even though he tries to run off, he always runs back. Go figure. Alright. But, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog on up now. You got anything else to say?
I've been...
You about to talk about BTS?
Yeah.
You already talked about that on
Well...
early this month.
Well...
Anything else?
Thank y'all for following me on TikTok.
Oh yeah, how many followers you got over there now?
1,000.
That you're just rounding it number?
Well, it's about 1,018, probably.
Yeah, congratulations on 1,000 TikTok followers.
Yeah.
Alright. But, yeah, folks,
And congratulations on 500.
yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. But, yeah, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this vlog on up now. No uploads for this week, but I'm gonna try, but no promises. Try to push for some reactions this week. All right. But
What was your favorite match at the Rumble?
the women's rumble.
The women's?
Yeah, women's rumble.
Who do you want to win?
The women's
And
rumble.
women's.
Bailey.
Okay.
I wanted Bailey to win, and I'm glad she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the men's?
My number one pick was CM Punk. But still, I was hoping Sheamus would come back. He didn't. I was hoping Big E would come back. He didn't. I was hoping Braun Strowman would come back. He didn't. What?
I'm glad Cody Rhodes won.
Yeah.
He's my second favorite.
Oh yeah, but now I wonder what this is going to mean for The Rock, though.
Yeah.
Well, and I know Seth Rollins is injured, but there's a chance he could get better by Mania to face CM Punk, because everybody wants that right now.
Yeah.
Punk versus Rollins. But we still got Elimination Chamber to get through in Australia, and hopefully some more questions get answered. Alright. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and roll up on out here now. Thank you all for tuning in. Love each and every single one of you. You included. Love you, bae. Love you, bae.
Love you.
Alright. And until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round.
Booyah.
Booyah. We out. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.